friends, this is Janine Pettit, brand ambassador for Go RVing, editor-in-chief of Girl Camper magazine. I've got a fun project that you're going to want to do at the campground, and it's a watermelon keg. If you've seen these on Pinterest but don't know how to do it, here's the DIY. So start with this beautiful watermelon. This one sits so lovely, but sometimes they're wobbly. There's two ways to fix that. One, you could just get heavy-duty aluminum foil, which we all have in the camper, pull off a long sheet, twist it, and use it as a little wrap on the bottom to keep your watermelon from being too topsy-turvy. That should hold it in place. Or, very carefully, you could shave off a small bit on the bottom, but you have to be very careful and make sure you don't go into the pink flesh because it'll just start leaking and that won't be good. Other times I've seen people put toothpicks in there to keep it level, but get your watermelon level. After that, cut off the top. Look at this cute one I found at the farm stand today. It has a beanie top. That is so sweet. Once you've got the top off, you're gonna grab a knife and make some cuts down into the flesh. So cut across and down, just making these squares in there. And that's just gonna help us to get in there. Don't go too deep and cut into the sides. I happen to have this watermelon scooper at the campground here at my camper. And so what I want to do is just scoop out a starting point, because I'm going to get in here with my immersion blender, but I got to make some room to get in there first. So dig out a nice big pile and save this, because that is what we're going to be drinking later after we blend it up and strain it. So I've gotten a big scoop out of there. I'm going to go in with the immersion blender now, and I'm going to make fast work of this. And the next step is to pour this through a strainer. You want to get all the seeds and pulp out of here, so when we put the spigot in, it's going to flow through there. So very carefully pour that into a strainer. Now this is a great time to go back in with your ice cream scoop or whatever big spoon you have and just kind of clean up the sides, get any extra flesh. You know when you're carving a pumpkin in October and that's the part we all hate, but it's a lot easier because of the immersion blender. So go inside, scrape out as much as you can, let that all fall to the bottom, and then hit it again with your immersion blender. The fun part, okay, I chopped everything, mulched everything with my immersion blender, strained it twice through our fine mesh strain. I like to do it twice because it catches the little white seeds. And even when I think it looks good, I do it one more time, and you'd be surprised how much of the fiber is left in there. That would clog your spigot. Now, these are available on Amazon. I think they're $6 or $7 a piece. If you're really frugal like me, go to Goodwill or any kind of thrift store where everybody gets rid of those lemonade jars, the plastic ones, and they have these spigots in them. They're always 99 cents. I get 3 or 4 of them and just get the spigots out of them and toss them. So you got our little spigot. It's got a rubber membrane about it, and it's got a gasket on the back. So you want to kind of pick your watermelon's best side. You pick a pretty face. So we spun it around, and we want to go about 2/3 of the way down. If you get down too deep, it could get clogged. So we want to go about 2/3 of the way down and take our apple corer here and just, I'm going to turn it on its side and just make a nice hole. Ta-da! Spin it around one time and basically pull out that watermelon plug. Now this is the fun part. This goes right in there. I give it a little shove because the membrane, you want that rubber membrane to get as close as you can, and then get prepared to be watermelon juiced up to your elbows. Now you might have to go in and scrape with a spoon on the back of the flesh at this spot if you can't get that to, it's spinning, so I was able to get it. Sometimes you got to go in there and scrape with a spoon. Ta-da! It's on there. Now, for the fun part, I'm going to pour the watermelon juice back in here, but before I do that, 1 quart of lemon lime seltzer water. This just gives it that effervescence, that sparkly. I love watermelon and lime together. If you had fresh limes, now is a great time to squirt a couple of fresh limes in there. I'm gonna make this a lemonade watermelon, so I just have a store-bought powdered lemonade, and I'm putting 1 scoop in there. Woo, big reaction happening in there, all fizzy and fun. Now, pray for me, here I go. I'm gonna get this thing in there without spilling it. In fact, it's up at the top now, but the spigot is not, it's not leaking. Serving this to people, you have to elevate. See if I can get his beanie back on straight. You've got to elevate this so that the cup will fit under it. This is a serving thing I had in my pantry, but what I discovered over the course of the summer is this makes a great pedestal for my watermelon. So I put that up there. There we go. Now, if you're worried about it, you could put a little rubber tape under there, but stick that on there. Woo! Here we go. See that? That is really flowing. And the best thing about this is you can make, I have a lot left over, make a batch of lemonade and just keep topping it off. So good. Yummy, yummy, yummy. This is Janine Pettit for Go RV, and go home and make yourself a watermelon keg.